Good evening, Twitch. How you doing? It's Tuesday night here, and the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Every single episode of that series begins here on Twitch. It has begun, and apparently looks like they're actually releasing emotes as the series progresses. I haven't been watching it because I never really grew up in the House of Power Rangers. I've known about it. I've seen a couple episodes. I will admit I did like some of the characters. We're talking like the original series here, not like anything past it. Although I have actually taken interest in the sense I've actually taken the time in watching Linkara's history of the Power Rangers, which has actually been interesting because it kind of gives a little more, it's always nice to hear someone else's opinion who was a fan, and also nice to hear like a little bit of background stuff, behind the scenes production and who was actually involved in the making of such a series, especially for how long it's going, especially with the movie coming out soon, which is why they're streaming the entire series on Twitch, which apparently you can also co-stream, which is also interesting. It's like one of the few times you can actually do stream content, only temporarily. You can't actually keep the VOD or anything like that. So you basically can get all your friends together and do like a Mystery Science 2 3000 out of it if you wanted, or you could take it seriously or wax nostalgia with those who are huge fans of the Power Rangers. But the only transformation I'm currently caring about right now is Ninja Girls. So why don't we just jump on in here? Senran Kagura. I always find it funny, it takes a little while for it to actually get detected. There you are. So where we last left off, we're actually going through the Hebijo Academy's storyline here. We're on chapter 3 now. And as I shown in our previous stream here, there's actually the dressing room, and I thought, why not? Let's play a little bit of dress up here. Oh, we already did that. We actually did. We could enjoy that. I wanted to actually take a look at some of the other stuff. I wanted to actually go over and see what other stuff we've gotten here. Yeah, no, that does not work at all. But it's nice to see you can actually outright dress up a character in any way you see fit, which is really awesome, actually. What's the instructor outfit? Oh, right, okay. So, it's always interesting to actually be able to dress them up completely. And you get everyone's outfit as you unlock it as well. It's really cool. But I actually like Miyavi's outfit. But let's begin here. Let's jump right on in. Yep, looks like we're going up against the Gessen School. How much backstory? We're gonna get a backstory right off the bat. I just know it. I have a gut feeling about this. Well, we might not. I think actually, just before I continue here real quick, I think the one thing I've liked about this so far is that so there's been overlapping canon between the three storylines here, but it's still a little bit off, and I think the reason I'm finding myself actually enjoying the storyline for the Hebijo has been basically because it's told for their perspective, and feels like it's taking their own canon in a different direction, because it's not so much focused on the other good Shinobi versus good Shinobi. This is just a rebuilding. But you didn't burn down the academy.
どうするもこうするもない。向かってくる者は叩き潰す。
分かったよ、みやび。さ、両備と両名にも当然戦ってもらう。昔の仲間が相手にいるかもしれないが。
問題？誰に対して物を言ってるのよ。
もう決戦のことなんて忘れちゃったし、絶対問題ありません。本当かな。何？
やめてよ。何をしているの？
やっぱりこの匂い。
Part of me also wants to yell at the top of my lungs saying, "Speak faster, Murasaki."
では向かうとしよう。月戦の忍びが待つ場所へ。
紫、ちょっといい？
なんでしょう。
さっきの何？やっぱりこの匂いって何なのあれ？
別に何でもないです。
あ、そう。ならいいけど。
私戦いますから。
何なのよ一体。
Very strange characters. Probably also the weirdest group.
この辺が指定の場所ね。さて、私の相手はよりにもよってあなたとは相変わらずお面が手放せないよね。
裏切り。
裏切ったんじゃないわ。見限ったのよ。月戦みたいな仲良しクラブでは両備と両名の目的は果たせないから。
柳生は我の獲物だった。
一つ言わせて。
Oh, that actually makes
ま
sense.
ず人と話すときにはお面を外すこと。失礼よ。それに話をするならボソボソと喋らないこと。
貧乳。
何よいきなり。
貧乳。
ちょっと待って。貧乳って両備のこと？違うわよね。
両備は貧乳。
この胸はわざとなの？だってほら、胸が大きかったらスナイプするときに邪魔でしょ。
なんとも苦しき言い訳。
Oh, she's supposed to use a sniper
もう
rifle.
頭に来た。そのお面ごと打ち抜いてやる。
Oh, that actually makes why did I think it was like just a standard rifle? Actually, it doesn't really look like a sniper rifle at all either. Yeah, there's no scope on this thing. That's why I thought it was a rifle. But that is a very large barrel. Finally I should get to enjoy some games. All I've been doing today is been making phone calls and filling out paperwork, and also working on the database. I'm almost done with 2014. That makes me feel good. I believe because one of the biggest things actually that's annoying about data entry, if you ever worked in a data entry job, one of the most annoying things will always be having to actually type in everything over and over and over again, and there's only so much you can actually minimize in the process. And because when you don't have things like information or dates, it gets very difficult to actually determine, okay, what do I actually need to, you always verify information. So like, for example, all of John's earlier streams, we've got the dates, but I always had to look them up in different areas. I never actually updated the original spreadsheet, and the precise dates. So I always had to actually go back, go through John's YouTube page of all his live streams, and then discover, okay. I think actually they're reusing the stage. Well, they are reusing the stage, but also reusing the format too. But having to constantly recheck dates and such is always is very time consuming. What am I shooting? Wait. Oh no, it actually is now just shooting one bullet. But hopefully I'll be done with 2014 by tonight. And then I can work on 2015 and then 2016. I kind of wish the Flash mode actually had something more, but it makes sense, it's just fundamentals. Like, I just want to be able to use my Shinobi moves, but not turn into Shinobi, nor do I want to activate the frantic mode. But then again, I don't have all the moves that's unlocked for all the characters, or for any character for that matter. It's the first time I think one of those people actually hit me. Come on. Nope, let's not. Let's make sure we kill you. Huh, they're not as being as defensive as they were in the other chapter. Well, then again, it is only chapter 3. I'm honestly hoping we can finish the chapter tonight. Or finish this, this tonight. But something tells me if there's more backstory, we might take a little bit longer. I think... Oh, I left the options off from last night. Yep, I left it up. Alright, please don't kill me. I should probably turn that off. Oh, I am actually curious.
Shinobi.
You know, why not? Let's enjoy the transformations. I'm actually okay with enjoying the transformations. It's more of the supers and such that'll always take a lot longer. And apparently, oh no, I didn't. I think I missed. Nope, I got her. Oh, she's actually not dead. Oh, and apparently also leveled up. Because we can. Why not have fun with this? I'll take care of her. I'd like to thank my parents and the genetic lottery.
このくらいの大きさじゃないとやっぱり銃をうまく扱えないし、心の底から子供ねでよかった。本心で嘘偽りなく真心から。我は知ってるよ。
りょうびさんが水流バストアップマッサージ機を使っていることを。
何か言いました？言いたいことがあるならはっきり言えばいいのに。あれ？もう喋れないの？この胸を洗う人は許さない。姉さんが褒めてくれたこの胸を。姉さん、もうすぐだからね。
は
まだまだこんなものじゃないでしょ。えぐい技思いついちゃった。
Wow, this is actually going to be interesting. Well, we were hit with the backstory, never mind. I'll never forget that day in the summer of the 3rd grade. Miyabi and I lay in the grass, watching all the fluffy clouds wander across the blue sky, and we each let out a long sigh at the same time.
なんかつまらないな。
I turned my head toward Miyabi and puffed up my cheeks.
もう忍者ごっこはつまらないよ。
My father was an active evil shinobi and worked together with Miyabi's father on missions. Being their daughters and hearing their stories, we wanted to become real shinobi and brave those same dangerous missions ourselves.
ねえ、本当の忍者ごっこしようよ。
本当の忍者ごっこ？
そう、ただの忍者ごっこじゃない。お父さんたちみたいにちゃんとした武器を持って危ないところでやるんだ。
The idea put a sparkle in Miyabi's eyes. We each snuck into our home's shinobi room and grabbed an armful of real weapons. Once we were ready, we met up and headed for the nearby mountain. The mountain our parents had heavily warned us never to go near under any circumstances.
とか出るのかな？クマが出るかもよ。
Oh, this is bad. We forgot about our parents' warnings and headed up the mountain, laughing and talking. No matter how dense the mountain path became, we felt no fear. We were armed to the teeth with real shuriken and kunai. Nothing could stop us. Once we found a nice spot, we put down our bags. We readied our weapons and started dashing back and forth between the trees, and in the end, we dueled each other with our thrown leaves and practiced our climbing and leaping from branch to branch, laughing all the while. Though we had prepared ahead of time with real weapons, we were children after all. As soon as it was time to play shinobi, we'd long stopped caring whether or not we were playing with the real thing or not.
何これ？
Miyabi suddenly stopped.
どうしたの？
And we're reliving this terrible dark moment.
変な匂いがする。
She was right. There was a faint raw odor coming from somewhere. As Miyabi and I searched the area, a black clump suddenly dropped from the sky. I took a closer look than wish I hadn't. It was made of fused together animal corpses with countless human limbs jutting out from inside. Like something out of a horror comic. We were still frozen in shock when it roared and charged us. I knew what was next. We were going to die. That monster was going to kill us. My body locked up in terror. All I could do was squeeze my eyes shut. But the pain never came, and the monster's cries fell silent. Still terrified, I slowly opened one eye, and then the other. I couldn't quite comprehend what I saw. The monster was on the ground, chopped into lifeless pieces. Miyabi's father was there, clutching her to his chest. And right beside them lay Miyabi's mother, or rather, her headless corpse. Afterwards, her father told me everything. I apologized to Miyabi over and over again. I told her how sorry I was. If I hadn't asked to play shinobi, her mother would still be alive. But Miyabi never blamed me.
私に対して後ろめたいことがあるのなら、お前も強い忍びになってくれ。それが母さんの仇を討つことにつながるのだから。
That's when I decided I'll go strong. I'll become invincible, and I'll always have Miyabi's back. Later on, Miyabi and I were accepted into to Hebijo. In our very first year, we made the elite squad. How? Simple. We both already had intense training experience. No more games. The training we endured since that day was deadly if either of us made a single mistake. All that got us through it was our singularity of purpose. Once Miyabi made into Hebijo, her drive for power grew even more intense. Miyabi was always aiming for the top. Sometimes it scared me a little. I started thinking her as a sharp, thin blade, keen enough to cut through everything, but fragile enough to break. And eventually, that blade did break. It happened while we were on a mission to ambush and eliminate good Shinobi students. All of a sudden, a Yoma attacked. Miyabi had to retaliate with Blood Riot. Empowered by her Blood Riot, she became an unstoppable berserker. Even the Yoma had to retreat. Wait a minute. I thought she fainted. Well, at least according to Miyabi's memory. But unstoppable meant exactly that. Even with the demon gone, she kept on thrashing and screaming. She looked ready to pull herself apart, as if she might break her own spine. I didn't know what to do. On the verge of panic, I remember a lesson from Hebijo. Blood Riot. I learned something about Blood Riot. I racked my brain for it and then finally remembered. Huh, Blood Reversed. It's one of the thematic ninja arts. I'd never tried it before, but if I succeeded, I could stop the excess blood flow and cut off the source of her anger. With everything I had left, I created a seal. I focused all my energy and aimed my palm toward Miyabi. With the power from my hand, I drew the excess blood from Miyabi and watched it dissipate in the air. But Miyabi didn't stop. My strength, my life, was flooding out of my body through my palm. No, I couldn't give up yet. Even if my life ended, I couldn't give up. I forced myself to press on. It was because of me that Miyabi lost her mother. I had to save her life to be forgiven. Yeah, this is definitely a huge retelling of what was told to us last night. The evil aura around Miyabi was slowly weakening. It was working, just a little more. I squeezed out the last of my strength, the blood completely disappeared as Miyabi collapsed to the ground. The highly difficult and anathematic ninja art had succeeded. What I had in my heart from Miyabi, that's what saw it through. I staggered over to her. She was unconscious, but still breathing. I hugged her, not caring that she was covered in blood. But that wasn't the end of the story. She paid the price using Blood Riot. It clouded her mind and broke her will. Miyabi was no longer Miyabi. She was still aware, but she showed no signs of response. She didn't speak, or walk, or smile. The doctor couldn't say whether she'd recover quickly or stay in that state forever. After that tragedy, Hebijo Private Girls Academy was rebuilt and renamed Hebijo Clandestine Girls Academy. Everything around me changed. It felt like Miyabi and I didn't matter anymore. But I held on. I knew Miyabi wouldn't let it end that way. She would definitely regain her old self and keep striving to become the strongest shinobi ever. That's why I decided to take Miyabi and leave Hebijo temporarily. Luckily, there was a nursing home away from Hebijo. Miyabi and I moved there together. I kept her clean and fed her soft, nutritious foods. Some nights, she'd grow frightened, and I'd hold her trembling body while we slept. I swore I'd find a way to cure her, to bring her back. Whatever I had to do, however long it took, she was all that mattered to me. And she still is. Having her back on her feet now doesn't change that. It's all for Miyabi. Everything I do, everything I am, is for Miyabi. That's the path I've chosen for my life. I gotta admit, I actually do enjoy reading the backstory, because at least you know, it's like, hey, you can throw emotion into it.
僕の相手になる不幸な奴はどこだ？
あなたがイムチンでしょう。イムチン？やっぱ
りイムチンだ。思った通りだよ。どこからどう見てもイムチンって顔してるもんね。
お前が僕の相手か。若そうだな。
うわ、イムチンって超失礼じゃない？初対面の人にバカっぽいとか言うかな普通。しかも私の獲物だったカツラギチンもイムチンが倒したんでしょ。
You took out Kitty Cat before I could even get to her?
マジ超失礼なんだけど、ありえないっしょ。私の友達のアッコだってそこまで失礼じゃないよ。
付き合いきれない。さっさとやろう。時間の無駄だ。
あれ？なんでそんな態度大きいわけ？ヘビジョって大して強くないのに。
なんだって？
だってヘビジョって半蔵に潰されてるじゃん。選抜チームだって全員おまけに校舎までなくなっちゃうとかマジ笑えるんだけど。
それは過去のヘビジョだ。今
でもヘビジョはヘビジョじゃん。
もう黙れ。これ以上ヘビジョを侮辱することは許さない。
イムチンって怒りっぽいんだね。そんな人はカルシウム取るといいって友達の瞳が言ってたよ。
だから黙れと言ってるんだ。そのよくしゃべる口。イム、悪の誇りを
At least these characters are actually allowed to show anger.
任務開始。
And that's a lot of moles. And birds. What? Okay, there we go. I wonder how many people are actually watching the Power Rangers marathon. I bet like people probably try and watch like their own, like whatever series they enjoy the most and haven't seen just in a long time.
鎮魂の夢に沈むね。
いざ火炎の魂に舞い散れ。
何その格好。
That's actually funny.
やる。
There we go, that's what I wanted.
忍び変身。吹っ飛べ。やば。なん
忍び転身。
てね。吹っ飛べ。出る。逃がした。これで決まり。
やるな。
Ooh, never seen that move before. And my clothes are falling off.
なんてね。
I think I already. Oh no, I did show this last night.
ここまでのようだな。デッドフォックス。
やる。秘伝忍法。
Oh, that's not good. Oh, it's an immediate vicinity.
逃がした。パーフェクト。いや、あんたじゃ私に勝てないか。秘伝忍法。やる。別に本気できてもいいからね。
There we go. And now you have no pants.
僕のすべては雅のために。
And apparently she also took off all my clothes as well.
どうだ、わかったか。
話と全然違うよ。命超強いし。
くそ、これも全てホムラたちが悪いんだ。あいつらが半蔵に負けたりしなければヘビショが弱いと思われることもなかったのに、ホムラたちは絶対に許さない。必ず報いを受けさせてやる。そして雅と僕でヘビショの誇りを取り戻すんだ。
I'm actually surprised hearing that there's going to be a third, that the other Senran Kagura is coming out on Steam. I mean, it's a good thing, but I don't know if I could take another Senran Kagura game, especially after I looked at the gameplay. It does look like there is going to be more gameplay, but I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna buy it. I don't know. From the looks of it, they didn't feel like they did anything new or different. I don't know. Part of me actually probably wants this to be a Dynasty Warriors game. I don't know why. You have the amount of characters for it.
どうしたの？そんなに怖い？わしの対戦相手をかすめ取っておいて、よくそんなことが言えますね。そっか。
You poached my target.
してるんだね。でもごめんね。仕方ないことだったんだよ。
仕方がない。決戦を抜けたことも仕方ないことだったんですか？わしたちは仲間だったのでは？少なくともわしはそう思っていました。
りょうなちゃんも仲間だと思ってたよ。でもね、ヘビジョでなきゃダメだったんだよね。
ヘビジョでなければいけない理由、わしに教えてくれませんか？
ダメ。絶対内緒なの。それだけは。
I still surprised they actually let the arms go through the entire torso.
しているのですか？
夜桜ちゃん、お姉ちゃんのこと。
やはりそうでしたか。
ねえ、お姉ちゃんのこと誰かに話した？
いいえ。
そっか。じゃあここで夜桜ちゃんの口を、お姉ちゃんのことは絶対絶対。
Huh. Well, at least she has a reason to beat her up.
悪の誇りを倍掲げた。
任務開始。
Oh yeah, she has this. Love that ability. I think the walk is even more hilarious, though. Okay, that's not good. Nope, ninjas. I need food. Get food? No, no. There it is. That is so hilarious. Oh, I actually have full health. I don't have to worry about this. Oh. You give me so much power, I'm going to abuse it. Look at this. Just hilariously adorable. This is only chapter 3.
鎮魂な夢に沈みましょう。いざ火炎の魂に舞い散れ。
I guess my clothes. Yep, I figured she would do that. Alright, I should probably actually use the lock-on system. Or I'm gonna get screwed. This is feeling kind of overpowered. I think she missed. Nope, she got me. Nope, got it back in the lock. There we go. Got her. Easily the most. I can't believe yeah, ecchi. Let's just say ecchi.
ごめんね。夜桜ちゃん、りょうなちゃんも決戦のみんなとは。でもね、お姉ちゃんの復讐をするためにはヘビジョに行くしかなかったの。
Avenge your sister?
お姉ちゃんを殺したやつに復讐することがりょうなちゃんとりょうびちゃんのすべてだから。
Trying to think who her sister was.
終わったようだな。昔の仲間を相手にしてもちゃんと任務を遂行したな。
もうりょうなちゃんを疑ってたの？
お前は両備と違って優しいところがあるからな。お前はもう立派なヘビ女の生徒で、そして
ありがと
う。では戻るとしよう。先に行くぞ。
お姉ちゃん、絶対敵は撃つからね。
See, now I'm actually curious. See, I think so far the students have, like, I like Katsuragi, but in terms of, like, being interested in what their backstory is and such, I gotta admit, Hebijo has it probably hands down. Evil is always so much more interesting than good. Oh. That makes sense.
私の方は特に用はないのですが。
She's gonna take your teddy bear.
帰ります。ダメ。あなたはみのりと遊ぶの。遊ぶのでしたら、私は部屋で一人でテレビ。ブツブツうるさいよ。ねえ、あなた半蔵を倒しちゃったんでしょ。倒したというか、お姉ちゃん、そんな理由で人の遊び相手取っちゃうわけ？ひどい。許さない。あの黒髪パッツンの子気に入っていたのに。
That girl with the black hair that hung all down and was like blah was my favorite.
黒髪パッツン。それがこんな誰にも遊んでもらえなそうな人に取られるなんて。そんなことないです。
Wait a minute.
遊んでくれる人はいます。嘘だ、嘘をつかないで。嘘じゃないです。ベベタンはベベタン？そう、ぬいぐるみのベベタン。ぬいぐるみは人じゃない。人じゃない、そんなことない。私にとってベベタンは人と同じ。
Wow, that's a major tone shift.
ベベタンをバカにしないで。
Wow, that went in a completely different direction than I expected. Oh, more backstory, of course. Back when Sis was in middle
お
school,
姉ちゃん、どこ？
it was late at night and Sis still hadn't come home. I got worried and started wandering around the neighborhood. The only time a shut-in like me walks outside is in the middle of the night when there's hardly anybody about. Using only what I remembered from my early childhood, I headed in the direction where Sis was most likely to go. After the Root of Calamity incident, Sis began to avoid me. I never stopped loving her. I kept trying to think of a way to rebuild our relationship. Hang on, we're getting double backstory with Murasaki here. Raindrops suddenly began to fall. Rain in the middle of the night always creeps me out. I became anxious and started walking faster. I got to the park where we used to play. I saw Sis there, sitting on a covered bench. But she wasn't alone. Miyabi was sitting next to her. It was hard to approach them. They were so close together. I was worried that I'd be interrupting, so I just stood there and watched the two of them. I knew they were childhood friends, and they'd always been close. But how should I say this? Something in the air made it feel like more than that between them. The rain was blowing onto the bench. Sis took a handkerchief and dried Miyabi off. She looked gentler than I usually saw her. She was always tomboyish around me, but with Miyabi, she really looked feminine. She'd never showed that side to me before. I felt like there was a gulf between us, growing wider by the minute, and I hated Miyabi for putting it there. As long as I had the Root of Calamity, I felt like Sis would never look at me again. I turned away from them and walked back home in silence. Once I reached the safety of my room, drenched, I hugged Baby with all my might.
ベベタンは私を見てくれるよね。ずっとずっと私のことだけを。
From that date forward, Bebe was basically my surrogate sister. Huh. That was a bit odd, but okay.
そうよ。わかってる。ベベタンは本当のお姉ちゃんじゃない。本当のお姉ちゃんはみやびさんばっかり見てる。私のことなんてきっと。でも私頑張る。頑張って頑張ってお姉ちゃんに許してもらうんだ。独り言ばっかりで気持ち悪いんですけど。
That would be an understatement.
私なんか喋ってました。こんな子とっとと倒しちゃおう。紫、悪の誇りを舞い掲げます。
任務開始。
It's interesting how she actually uses her hair to attack. Oh, okay, you just oh, okay, so it just charges up. It doesn't actually. So like, it just holds on. That's kind of interesting. That's a lot of damage though. How does she walk? They're just always holding their chest. Okay, still more. Let's not deal with the bear, please. Oh, more bears. I think I got her. Nope, still alive. That's gotta hurt. Like, stuff that grows, and even the way she walks. Whoop. I'm actually amazed she has such an easy time knocking the enemy up into the air. And top floor. Oops, that was the wrong move. Oh well, whatever. Unfortunately, I forgot because she didn't transform originally. Uh-oh. I think I just missed. Nope, I still missed. Gotcha. I'm sorry. Murasaki takes way too long talking. So we got 3 chapters. I wonder if we could do all 3. Something tells me no.
お前が月戦のリーダーか？
あなたがみやびさんですね。私はユミと言います。
お前の名前などに興味はない。どうせすぐに私に倒されるのだからな。
随分と自信があるのですね。
自信など、いや、過去にはあった。そのつまらない自信が生んだ慢心のせいで、私は取り返しのつかない失敗をしてしまった。私は二度と失敗を繰り返さない。
なるほど。ある意味、私とあなたは同じです。
どういう意味だ。
おじい様の悲願を達成すること。私も理想のために戦っています。
少しおしゃべりが過ぎた。
私は負けません。
Thank goodness, like, get straight to the point. I think that's why I actually like Miyabi.
みやび、悪の誇りを舞い掲げよう。任務開始。スラッ燃え尽き吹き
What? Not the target I intended, but alright. I like the wing that comes out of nowhere. That charge attack is actually also pretty good too. Oh. There we go. Yeah, it looks like Senran Kagura's, I forgot what the next one's supposed to be called. The one that's coming, that's releasing, I think actually this week on Friday. St. Patrick's Day of all days. Oh, she pulled it out of the hat. Out of nowhere. That's not good. Damn it. I've never actually seen her animation for Super. There we go.
造作もない任務だった。
強い。まさかこれほどとは。
これで決戦は終わりだ。学園祭のルール通り校舎を燃やさせてもらう。半蔵と決戦は片付けた。ヘビジョの復権も近いな。
みやび、鈴音先生から連絡があった。抜け人たちの潜伏場所が。
そうか、ついに来たか。待っていろよ、ホムラ。
I'm honestly hoping like you get to fight a Yoma in this game with their chapter, but I doubt that actually exists.
この程度か。
Like, I gotta be honest, with the whole existence of Yoma now, that's honestly has my most has my attention. There we go. Now that we've unlocked each individual person's outfit.
Alright,
let's go. Supply and demand. Now we're after the former Hebijo ninjas.
ホムラたちの潜伏場所が判明した。ついに時は来た。
ようやくか。ワクワクしてきたよ。
りょうびち
ええ、りょうな。
ゃん、もうすぐ
おのおの対戦相手の潜伏場所へと向かえ。負けることは許さない。たとえ相打ちになっても抜け人を倒せ。
ああ。
では行くぞ。ヘビジョに誇りを。
See, I actually like them motives.
あなたが抜け人ね。
ヘビジョの追ってってわけね。で、抜け人だったら何だって言うの？
当然始末するわ。しかしまさかターゲットが子供なんて。
ちょっと待って、ターゲットが子供って誰のこと言ってるの？
She's gonna kill Murasaki's favorite
あ
author.
なた以外に誰が？
私は子供じゃない。大人の魅力にあふれたアダルトなレディーよ。
どう見ても子供でしょ。特に胸が。
あんたに言われたくないわよ。
こっちこそあなたに言われたくないわよ。確かに両備の胸はそれほど大きくないけど、あなたには勝っている。
そんなことで得意げになって哀れね。
And the sass.
いい？世界は需要と供給の絶妙なバランスで成り立ってるの。それはつまり小さい胸にも存在価値はあるってことよ。だから私は胸を張る。小さいからこそ胸を張る。小さい胸をコンプレックスにしているあんたと私じゃ格が違うのよ。
何なのこの敗北感は。でも口で負けても勝負では勝つ。両備はこんなところで負けるわけにはいかない。両備、悪の誇りを舞い掲げるわ。
任務開始。
Oh, cool. She has a charge attack now. What? There you go. Like, you have a sniper rifle. You better be using it. Oh, that's actually much more useful. I thought you could only do one attack with that. Never mind. Damn holes. one big baton. Wait, I wonder. Oh, okay, so you can do a blast too. That did it. Nope. Oh, of course. I would like to be able to see my target. Thank you. Oh, forget it. Oh, that's not good. Shoot her down! Oh, now that I know it's a rifle, or a sniper rifle, much better. Actually, using frantic mode on her makes perfect sense.
そんな私が負けるなんてホムラみんなでも小さいからこそ胸を張る。そうだ、姉さんも同じことを言っていた。でもどうしてそれを忘れていたんだろう。
I wonder who her
姉さん
sister
も忘れ
is.
たことなんかないのに、なんでみんなでワイワイやっているうちに姉さんのことを忘れてしまったっていうの。そんなわけない、絶対にそんなわけない。必ず復讐をやり遂げる。大事なものを奪われた苦しみをあいつなかなかいい評価ね。最高にはい。えぐい技思いついちゃった。えぐい技思いついちゃった。
Yep, who does she get paired up with?
緊張します。りょうびちゃんが勝ったみたいだし。大丈夫です。ご心配なく。りょうなちゃん頑張りますから。
肩に力が入りすぎているぞ。いつも通りそのままのお前でいいんだ。はい。いいか、お前は十分に強い。自分の力を信じて戦ってこい。お前の力を私も信じている。
わかりました。
She is not acting like Riona's not acting like herself.
何言ってるのよ。調子狂っちゃうよ。今さらそんなこと言われても。
I have no idea who I'm supposed to be fighting. Oh, never mind, backstory. Here we go. Our parents were apparently good shinobi. We're not sure, because we don't remember them. We were very young when they supposedly died in an accident while on a mission. We were raised by our older sister, Ryoki, who was 5 years older than us. She had large, kind eyes, her hair was soft and black, and it flowed in the wind. She was strict sometimes, but always caring. I thought of her more like a mom. She would always put the two of us before herself, just because she cared so much. While other girls her age were trying on the latest fashion, she stuck with the same clothes year after year to save money for the family. One day, Sis sat down with us and said, "I want to try it out." She was talking about following our parents down the path of the Shinobi. We couldn't deny the only thing she'd ever asked for. Both of us smiled and gave her our full support. That is tragic, actually. We knew that she'd be busy, that there wouldn't be any extra snacks for a while, and we were fine with that. We just wanted our big sister to study and get into a shinobi school. She trained hard, both on and off the field. Eventually she raised the money for tuition at Gessen's Girls' Academy. Even after being admitted, she kept pushing herself harder and harder. By the third year, she'd been chosen to become a part of Gessen's elite. Once she earned that, her future as a good shinobi was guaranteed. Out of us 3 sisters, the most kind, most hardworking, and the most talented sister's dream came true. When I heard the news, tears of joy streamed down my face. I'm surprised it's not voice acted. I wanted to tell her something like that the next time I saw her, but I couldn't. When she finally came back home, she didn't respond, no matter how many times we called out. Her skin was ice cold. Her eyes were completely shut. Her lips didn't move. Our sister had come back to us as a corpse. Word from a teacher at Gessen Academy was that, apparently, an evil shinobi student went berserk after using Blood Riot and killed her. While we didn't know everything about what happened, we knew one thing. That shinobi student was the culprit. And we knew her name, Miyabi, from the Hebijo Private Girls' Academy. Rumor had it she'd become a vegetable, something to do with the side effect of going berserk. She had a caregiver, the only other shinobi to survive her rampage. Her chances of recovery were slim, but not impossible. Not long after that incident, Hebijo Private Girls' Academy went through a change in management, and Miyabi went off the grid. We knew she'd come back, so we waited. We swore revenge. We waited, bleh. But we intended to wait until she'd fully recover. Until then, the two of us set out on the path of shinobi. We earned admission to Gessen. And at the end of the summer of my first year, the newly established Hebijo Clandestine Girls' Academy was destroyed. Not long after that, we came to learn Miyabi had recovered. More than that, she was on a mission to restore the name of Hebijo. Once we heard that, we knew what to do. Revenge wasn't enough. Our sister had achieved her greatest dream, only to have it snatched away from her in death. We had to make Miyabi feel that pain. So we formed a plan, transfer to Hebijo and get close to Miyabi. We would help her in battle, and then, when she accomplished her goal, we would kill her. We'd send her crashing down from joy to despair. That day is right around the corner. Once the hunt is over, so is her life. But first, we need to wipe out every last Hebijo renegade. Yes, we absolutely have to. I cannot lose no matter what. See, that's actually good storytelling.
また変なのの登場かいな。
あなたがリョウナちゃんの相手ですね。キャー、よろしくお願いします。
あんたヘビジョの追ってやろ。なんでそないにヘラヘラしてるんや。
Revenge.
ダメだったらやめますけど。
せやな。好きにしたらええんちゃうの。
そんなこと言われたら困ります。とりあえずそこはダメだアホと罵ってくれないと。でもどういう風に接するのがいいか一応言ってください。
わしの反応が気になるんか。
はい、それはもちろん。リョウナちゃんのことをどう思っているかはいくら敵さんとは言っても絶対に気になりますね。あと感情表現が下手くそそうだから一緒に気持ちむき出しにしよう。だからどんな感じがいいか言ってください。
そのままでええんちゃうの。別にわしは楽しいとかそんなん気にせえへんから。 やん。
ならこのままのノリで戦ってもいいですか？
って言ってるやん。
だったらあなたもりょうなちゃんのノリに合わせてください。なんかりょうなちゃんだけバカみたいです。
わかったわかった。なんやようわからんけど。
それじゃはいじゃあいき
There we go. So Miyabi was responsible for Ryoki's death.
りょうな悪の誇りを
That's so sad.
任務開始。
No, no defending for you. No defending for any of you. Probably should use this actually. What? Oh right, you have to hold it down. Actually glad the strong attack does that. That is such a fast way to build up a combo. Well, it does. Ooh, attack up.
Hikage, Maijunji.
いざ火炎の魂に回れ。
めまいするわ。逃げてもうた。なんやこれ。
技ありが
邪魔すんなや。
行くで。忍び転身。
She goes from short shorts to actually wearing full-on jeans. It's actually interesting.
甘いな。甘いな。危ないな。危ないな。くそ効くな。
あかんて。
覚悟しようや。
技あ
来たで。くそ効くな。
り。激しい。やってくれるやんけ。
やるやん。なんやわからん。やるやん。危ないな。危ないな。
Okay, I cannot see anything right now. Oh, that's not good. There we go.
りょうなちゃん偉い。
This has honestly been an interesting story. I honestly don't even want to speak over it or anything like that.
勝ちました。
やるやないか。
大丈夫ですか？痛くないです。りょうなちゃんは痛いの大好きだから平気ですけど。
いや、あんたはそれでいい。それにしても
そのままがいい。さっきそのままのりょうなちゃんってお姉ちゃんを殺したみやびちゃんは許せない。でもだからって復讐するしか方法はないのかな。迷っちゃダメだ。お姉ちゃんが死んで帰ってきた時のことをりょうなちゃんはやる。これがそのままのりょうなちゃんなんだ。絶対いい評価だよね。りょうなちゃん新しい技
Memories of Ryoki. I actually do like the art style of this game. Like, it's really well done. Oh.
ヨミさん。はい。あなたがヘビジョの紫さんですね。くん。なんて失礼な。確かに私は貧乏かもしれませんが、ちゃんとお風呂には毎日入ってます。昨日の夜だって近所のヨモギを採取してヨモギ湯に。そういうことじゃなくて、なんというか、全体的に貧乏くさい。
That's even meaner.
貧乏なのは否定いたしません。ですが、それが何だというのです？私にはお金がなくても仲間がいます。お金では決して買えない大切な仲間が。仲間なんて幻想。そんなの信じない。人は孤独。いつでも。そんなことはありません。たとえ立場が違おうと分かり合うことはできます。もういい。どうぞ。
I'm sorry, I'm gonna skip through a lot of...
ヤミさん、イカルガさん、どうしてここへ？なんでその人倒したはずなのに。
Yeah, defeating does not equal killing them.
傷だらけじゃありませんか。こんな体でどうして無茶を。ヤミさん、相手は強いです。頑張って。イカルガさん、イカルガさん。火星に来たかと思ったのに倒れちゃった。わかりませんか。これが仲間の絆です。そんなの意味ない。結局何の助けにもなってないし。いいえ、私はしっかりイカルガさんから力をもらいました。だから私は負けません。
You're about to lose to me right now.
ユミ。紫、悪の誇りを舞い掲げます。任務開始。
Ah, damn moles. Join the streams of food. Honestly, there really isn't much more I can actually say about this game. Like, it's just so packed with story. It's a nice little quick beat 'em up brawler. Could use a little bit more gameplay focus. And I'm honestly curious if the other versions coming out on Steam will have the same issues or not. That's why I'm probably not gonna buy it. Like I said, I got this as a gift, which I'm actually glad. I can see myself normally buying it. Damn it. Stupid damn moles. That actually might be the downside about a lot of these games, is that if you don't... When there's nothing else to really talk about it, there's only thing you can do one thing. You just play. When you can't come with anything else to say. I mean, what else is to talk about here, honestly? I mean, I could talk about Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, but... It's not something I'm exactly an expert in. I forgot what her outfit is like. Right, the maid swordswoman. Alright, that's... Okay, this is not working out. Oh, wrong button. Hopefully this will just take care of everything else around me. We're gonna give you a bit of a makeover. Oh, that was the wrong button. Oh, hers. That. Okay, this is a problem. That's actually a lot easier to dodge than I thought. It's so hilarious. I just love that as absurd. I've been playing so many serious games as of late.
ほら、やっぱり私の勝ち。
ヒカルガさん、ごめんなさい。あなたの気持ちに。
でも絆はあるのかもしれない。だってお金持ちと貧乏な人でも気持ちが通じ合えるんだから、私もこの戦いが終わったら一生懸命に戦ったら、お姉ちゃんは私のことを見てくれるかな。それはわからない。戦わなければ何も変わらない。私は
There you
お姉ちゃ
go.
んの、そっか、私の過婚はきっとそのためにあったんだ。
She actually understands you actually have to get out of your room. Of course, ironically, with technology, we're actually being pushed into our rooms to actually make that difference.
どんどん新しい技。
That's why I'm actually... That's the paradox of, like, makes me wonder, it's like, there's gotta be a better way to do, like, net cafes to actually be a social place. Or a place for people to be social again.
お前が遥かだな。ヘビジョの誇りを落とし
I also noticed how the game suddenly speeds up the moment you're finished with the note with backstory and such.
罪を償うのもいいんだけど、まずはお互いによく知り合うのが先じゃない？じっくりと時間をかけてね。
何を言っている？
あら、きめ細かい綺麗な肌ね。
やめろ！僕に触れるな！
素敵ね。いつまでも触っていたくなるわ。
やめろ！エッチなことはやめるんだ！
戦いなんかやめて。ずっとこうしていない？
Our emu always has to fight the perverts.
どこまでもふざけたやつめ。もういい！戦う気がないならそこを通せ！先にホムラを始末してやる！
残念だ。ホムラちゃんは私たちの大事なリーダーだから。
それは僕も同じだ。雅の目的を邪魔するやつは容赦しない。
だったら戦うしかないわね。
お互いのリーダーを守るため、まあ私たちのヘビ女がお前たちとは違うところを思い知らせてやる。
This has actually been a very quiet night. A lot more quiet than normal.
悪の誇りを舞い掲げよう。任務開始。ほら
Come on. Oh, that's not good. Huh, I guess I might have made her platform strong enough then. Oh, that was a weird sound. No, you're still alive. Wait, what? Oh, cool, she can actually do it twice. Oh. Yeah, that's a weird sound that makes. It's gotta be, it has to be intended though. Like a weird buzzing sound. After you do that after you do a charged strong attack.
はるかマイジュンジちゃん。
いざ火炎の魂に舞い散れ。
ね、これはこうだ。はあ。残念。激しい。激しい。
I'll forget this.
激しいのね。いや、ダメ。命がけ。はあ。やっ。激しいんだから。
ヘビ女の誇りを取り戻すまで。
I wonder if the damage in your flash form is reflected, like the increase. Actually, it would make sense because your moveset in frantic mode should reflect everything in your flash mode.
よし、これで残るはホムラ一人だ。僕たちの悲願達成まであと少し。悲願？あなたは何のために戦っているの？決まっているだろう。雅の願いを成就させて。どっちが大事なの？え？雅の願いとヘビ女の誇り、どちらしか叶わないとしたら、あなたは？そんなものは決まっている。僕にとっては。そうなんだ。仲間が大事って私たちとは違ってるように言っていたけど、あなたあんまり変わらないわよ。私たちと。僕たちとバカ言え。そんなわけが。雅。
She is right.
いよいよあと一人だ。
She is actually right. The only difference is they actually lost their battle royale.
雅に認めてもらう方が嬉しいな。過去の力なんかなくて、新しい技をひらめいた。新しい技をひらめいた。
I wonder who you fight, actually. I'm curious about that. Because technically you defeated all the characters in the game. After this. Unless their chapter is short. I mean, that would make sense.
みやび、待ってたぞ。
鈴音先生、
お前の最終目標は何だ？
どうしてそんな話を？今は戦いに集中したいのですが。
神楽となって妖魔を倒す。
だとしたら
死ぬぞ。
どういう意味です？
お前は妖魔を分かっていない。
いくら鈴音先生でも言っていいことと悪いことがある。私は母を妖魔に殺されたんだ。これでも妖魔のことは普通の忍びよりは知っているつもりだ。
それは妖魔を見たというだけに過ぎない。
She is very correct. Shizune is very correct in
戦っ
this.
た者からすれば見ただけなど何も知らないと同じだ。
戦った？妖魔と戦ったことがあるのですか？
あ
あ。その話詳しく聞かせてもらえませんか？
ああ。そのために私はここに来たんだ。
You're summoning the Yoma right now. Never mind, backstory. Suzune is my second shinobi name. My original shinobi name was Rin. But I haven't gone by Rin for quite some time, not since I was a student at Hanzo National Academy. So that's what Rin looks like. When we graduate from shinobi school, we all learn something important. The real reason why shinobi exists today. A mission we've been trained for all along. The elimination of Yoma. At first, I had a hard time believing Yoma existed. How could they? But after seeing a Yoma sample at the Good Shinobi HQ, I had to accept the truth. They had me join a mission to exterminate a Yoma nest. I didn't know the meaning of fear back then, or danger. Plus, a Kagura from the highest shinobi rank was coming along. My only concern was that a Kagura would make the fight too easy. That's how I was back then, young and arrogant. Right up until all hell broke loose. Our destination was the lowest level of a cave in the sea cliffs. Now that's just creepy. Lurking inside were giant sea slugs with contorted human faces. 10 of them. We had a team of 50, including the Kagura. And that team was gone in under a minute. We couldn't even bring down a single Yoma. One of the Yoma merely flicked at me and I found myself slammed full force against the cave wall. I knew I'd broken at least 10 bones. Barely conscious, I looked over a whirlwind of carnage and despair. The Yoma's mouth dripped red, viscous fluid as they ate. Countless heads and limbs flew everywhere. Somewhere in that nightmare, I blacked out. I was the only survivor of that massacre. Apparently, they heard the good shinobi team was wiped out. The client offered the job to an evil shinobi team instead. That team was much larger, and they somehow managed to eliminate all the Yoma. The person who saved me from the brink of death was none other than the principal of Hebijo, Miyabi's father. He took me to the Hebijo hospital. I had multiple fractures all up in my body. My ligaments were in shambles. Ooh, man. I had to stay in that hospital for over a year. They told me even if I fully recovered, the lingering trauma would keep me from ever standing on the front lines as a shinobi again. All I could do was cry. I cried because I was disgusted at myself for being so weak. I cried because the pathless shinobi was close to me forever. And for 3 days and nights, that was all I did. Cry without being able to move. Right around the end of the long year, I started settling into a new routine. As far as the good shinobi knew, I was dead. That, at least, took a bit of the pressure off. I'd be lying if I said I didn't want to see Master Kiriya and my friend Daidoji. But just walking back into Hanzo would have been too humiliating. Since I couldn't be a proper shinobi any longer, the principal recommended me for a teaching position there at Hebijo. I reminded him that I'd been a good shinobi, but he didn't mind. According to him, evil accepts all. Hebijo had saved my life, and this was my chance to repay them. So I decided to become a Hebijo teacher. I wanted to raise shinobi who could fight against Yoma and live. See, makes this game like I like that that you could fight all the other characters and stuff. That's fun. That's enjoyable. It's a little short, but even I actually want to fight these Yoma now. That's what I want to do. Do you see now? Even Kagura can lose to Yoma.
なるほど。ヨーマが手強いことは分かりました。
忍びとしての技術や力は確かに必要だ。しかし、それだけではヨーマに勝つことはできない。
技術や力以外に何が必要だというのです。
その答えはお前が自分で見つけるんだ。
一体どういう意味だ。まあいい。今は抜け人狩りに集中だ。
誰だ。
鈴音先生に学ぶものといえばわかるな。
鈴音先生。そうか。ヘビ女で教師を続けているのか。
ホムラ、お前の弱さがヘビ女を没落させた。その罪、体に刻み込んでやる。
私が弱い？面白い冗談だ。私が弱かったのではない。アスカたち半蔵の連中が強かったのだ。
それこそ面白い冗談だ。アスカたちなら私たちが倒した。
なんだと。許さん。貴様、許さんぞ。
ほう、それがお前の本気か。
おのれ、アスカの仇。
さあ来い。今こそ雅、悪の誇りを舞い掲げる。
I actually want to fight the Yoma now.
雅、悪の誇りを舞い掲げよ。任務開始。
I mean, I understand to a point this game is fancy. Oh my god, all the bears. Alright. Anything to keep me away from multiple bears. I only cut them down one by one. No! Ah. Oh, well, at least they aren't doing much damage now that I have more health. Hang on. Oh my god, all these moles are annoying. Ah! Right. You know what? Forget this. We are going to just take care of this way. Ooh. I've got to see that again.
ホムラ舞順次よ。いざ火炎の魂に舞い散れ。覚悟しろ。ぶっ倒してやる。
Let's just take care of all of them.
見せてよ。全悪のフルガトリア。忍び転身。やりやがったな。ミスっぺらいんだよ。喜ばしきインフェルノ。余裕できるな。秘伝日本
And you're done.
見せてよ。全悪のフルガトリア。
That's a pretty awesome ultimate.
技あり。決着。 任務完了だ。
I like Miyabi's ultimate. Basically being an entire net or gravity well. I wonder if there actually is going to be a chapter 5 for their story.
なるほどな。一つだけ訂正しよう。お前は決して弱くはない。いや、むしろ強かった。ただ、抜け人と私とでは背負っているものが違う。それが勝負を分けたのだ。
すまない。みんな。
アスカと同じように、ホムラも仲間に謝って散っていった。散り際に無念を吐露するのなら理解できる。しかし、あいつらはなぜ最後に仲間のことを思う。ま、いずれにしても、これで目的は達した。
How does she not understand why? Yeah, maybe she doesn't care for Emu as much as I thought she would.
来ましたね。
みやび。
全員揃っているな。ということは、
そう。僕たちの全勝だ。
おめでとうございます。
絶対にできるって思ってた。これで戦いは終わりなんですね。
みんな、ありがとう。
I also didn't realize she blew off my pants.
あら、みやびさんが素直にお礼を言うなんて。
お前たち失礼だぞ。
しかしこれで終わりではない。私の本当の目的はカグラを目指すことだ。私と共にヘビ女最強伝説を作り上げてくれ。
ああ、僕はどこまでもついてくよ。
とりあえず今日は学校に戻って休むとしよう。みんな疲れただろう。
わかった。そうしよう。
よかった。休める。できたらずっと休みたい。
リョーナ、ついに来たわよ。みやび、天国から地獄へ突き落としてやる。
Oh, here we go.
まずまずといったところか。力が増したか。新たな技を編み出したぞ。新たな技を編み出したぞ。
I wonder how much you actually had to play to actually get max, a max level in your yin yang or flash
お
mode.
かえり、
おかえり。
おかえりなさいなさい。
Guess we're not done yet.
真のヘビ女子選抜メンバーの
Yep,
物
so
語。
there's a chapter. Wheels coming off. You can't turn back the clock, even if the clock is wrong.
ひどい目に遭うのかな。ワクワク。
いってらっしゃい。
And now to beat up my fellow classmates. Or something or other. I don't know what's gonna happen.
雅は完全に油断している。今なら必ず計画はうまくいくはずよ。両備は雅をやる。
りょうなちゃんはイムちゃんをやればいいんだね。
そう、うまくやってよね。
二人ともここにいたか。
Oh, Shizune.
すずね先生、どうしたんですか？
よく雅と共に任務を達成した。これでお前たちも雅という人間が少しは分かったことだろう。その上でお前たちに話しておくべきことがある。
話しておくべきこと。
ああ、良樹の死についてだ。
姉さんの死。
良樹は雅に殺されたのではない。
ヨウマ、
どうして雅が暴走してしまったのか、その理由を雅はお前たちに話したか？
いいえ。
任務の現場に突然ヨウマという化け物が現れ、善人も悪人も関係なく殺されていった。そこで雅は深淵結界を発動してヨウマと戦ったのだ。
それじゃあ雅ちゃんが暴走した時にはすでにお姉ちゃんはヨウマってのに殺されてたの？
そういうことだ。
嘘だ、そんな話信じられない。大体どうしてそんな話を鈴音先生が知っているんですか？
雅が封印した記憶を知るために催眠療法を行ったことがあるからだ。
それならどうしてもっと早く教えてくれなかったんですか？
伝えればお前たちはすぐにでもヨウマ討伐に向かっただろう。そもそもヨウマのことは忍び学校を卒業した者にしか教えない決まりになっている。未熟な忍びをヨウマのもとへ向かわせるわけにはいかないからな。しかし抜け人狩りの任務を成功させたお前たちならこの真実を伝えても大丈夫だと思ったのだ。
りょうびちゃん、
信じない。今さらそんな話信じない。仮に本当だとしてももう後戻りはできないんだ。
Uh-oh.
りょうびちゃん、待って。りょうびちゃん、まさかもうみやびちゃんのところに。
どこへ行くつもりですか？
紫ちゃん、
私気づいてました。あなたたちからはずっと危険な匂いがしてましたから、みやびさんとお姉ちゃんを。お姉ちゃんは私が守る。
紫ちゃんにできる。
私今はっきりと分かった。私の力はお姉ちゃんの心を傷つけた力で、そうしたら私とお姉ちゃんは昔みたいに小さかった。
Well, it's very dangerous thinking.
私頑張る。
もう遅いんだね。
何？
紫ちゃんがイムちゃんを大事ないだから。
ごめんね。私はやってみせる。
Well, thank goodness I'm playing as Riona. Between the two, I think I'd rather play as Riona.
悪の誇りを舞い掲げちゃう。
任務開始。
And we're on a time limit. That is... The time limit's back, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, call me Top Girl. Nope, other way. Oh, she does ice skate. Nice. I was always curious about that. That is such an overpowered attack. I also love that it automatically tracks who else was good for what's next. Ice skating! I'm actually surprised I didn't break my stance. Although I feel weird, honestly, from this week. I honestly say the game I've been playing most has been Fire Emblem. Next. Oh, okay. Okay, that's new. Is there... Okay, no, we've killed everyone. And let's go fight Murasaki. With plenty of time to spare.
紫、悪の誇りを舞い掲げます。
いざ火炎の魂に舞い
Alrighty.
やっつけたら、
Alright. No, that was the wrong ability. That was also the wrong ability. Although I just realized we've never actually seen her with supers. Ooh. That's pretty cool. I meant to use her frantic mode, but that worked too. Well, no. Alright, let's keep going. Miyabi stands in the backfield by herself. She'd been told the principal wanted her to wait there. I lay in a tree branch and take aim with my rifle. 3430メートル。風なし。見晴らしよし。My scope zeroes in on Miyabi's temple. I can't miss. The bullet will drill clean through her skull. I gulp and take a deep breath. She's defenseless. I have her at my mercy. I should be salivating, but instead, I start to feel queasy. Gessen, Hanzo, the Renegades, we'd fought side by side to beat them all, only to gain her trust. But still, we trusted each other and watched each other's backs. Whether I like it or not, we're comrades now. But I can't change what I've lived for all this time. That's why I block out what I've heard from Master Suzune. No Yoma killed our sister. It was Miyabi. I repeat that to myself over and over. Riona and I, for years now, revenge has been our lifeblood. We've eaten it, we've breathed it. It's nourished us and made us grow. No matter how hurt, how sad, or how overwhelmed we've been, we've pushed through it all for this one moment. This moment in my hands, right now. And if I let it slip, we'll have lived all these years for nothing. I steady my nerves with a deep breath. My doubts creep away. My finger slides over the
こ
trigger.
れをやり遂げなきゃ両備たちは前に進めないんだ。
I remind myself of the times we spent with Sis. She spent all day at school, took care of us in the evening, then went to work at our friend's place at night. I bet she didn't have much time to sleep. She taught us how to live life graciously, how to treat others with honesty and respect. I'm ashamed to say it didn't always take. I pour all my willpower into this one bullet. Suddenly, someone steps into view of the scope. It's Emu.
何をやっているんだ。
Emu grabs Miyabi's hand and tries to take her somewhere. If I don't act now, she'll get away. There's no more time to waste. Over Emu's shoulder, I can still see Miyabi's face. I pull the trigger. At that moment, a shadow steps into the line of sight. That shadow is Murasaki. The bullet flies from the barrel. It spins through the air until it hits Murasaki in the back. The only thing it hits is Miyabi. Miyabi is Murasaki's blood. Murasaki stands frozen for a moment, then falls to the ground.
紫、どうして。
Well, shit. Oh, this is interesting.
紫、紫。
みやびさん、お姉ちゃん、怪我はない？
あ、お前のおかげだ。
くそ、一体誰がこんなことを。
気をつけて。りょうびちゃんとりょうなちゃんがみやびさんとお姉ちゃんを狙ってる。
りょうなとりょうびがどういうことだ。
イム、紫のことは頼んだ。私は弾の飛んできた方向へ向かう。
お姉ちゃん、ごめんなさい。最後まで手をかけちゃって。
バカ、何が最後だ。変なこと言うな。それに謝らなきゃならないのは、僕は嫉妬していた。過根の力を持ったお前に。だからお前と距離を取ってしまったんだ。本当に情けないよ。僕みたいなやつは姉失格だ。
Man, the people who fucking said this game is nothing but shallow are goddamn idiots.
ねえ、お姉ちゃん、空って高くて広いね。
I mean, I could understand them not liking the story, but my god, that's like... It really does say, it's like, oh, this is just such a shallow game. It's like, no, they really, like, you could definitely see that the people who developed this game really put in the honest-to-God effort. And they actually knew how to balance the levity and fun with with actually having, you know, things like tragedy.
お姉ちゃんが部屋から出してくれたからだよ。こんなに綺麗な空を見ることができたのは私にとって。お姉ちゃんはいつでもずっと私のことはもういいから、みやびさんを。
紫、紫、紫。
これが因果応報ってものよ。どう？大事なものを奪われる気分。さすがの雅も動揺しているのかしら。狙撃場所にいつまでもいるわけないのに。バカね。
両備、貴様許さない。
イム、今こそ私たちの復讐を遂げる時よ。
Don't know who I'm playing. I'm guessing I'm playing as Ryobi.
両備、
Yep, I am.
悪の誇りを舞い掲げるわ。
イム、悪の誇りを舞い掲げよう。
いざ火炎の魂に舞い散れ。
甘い。こっちだ。こっちだ。やるな。めまいが。こっちだ。甘い。
Oh, I can't even do my guard right. There we go. Shoot you full of bullets. Never mind, you get your transformation. Just gonna enjoy shooting you. Actually, I'm gonna do this because I can. That is such a huge difference in damage output.
両備にかなうやつなんていない。
Now I have serious questions about what's canon in this game. Did someone actually die in this? Nah, it can't be.
この勝負、両備の勝ちね。
くそ、紫。
思っていたよりも深手を負ってしまった。でもこれで残る雅よ。
紫。雅、僕はこんな。これはこの。
Yeah, definitely is the point of no return.
誰も両備にかなわなくなるんじゃないかしら。
Trigger of Vengeance. I'm committed to finishing this chapter tonight. I am committed. No reason to stop now.
みやびちゃんはそろそろ気づいてこっちに戻ってくるはず。迎え撃つよ。今どうして倒したはずなのに。これって過酷な力。紫ちゃんの力が
許せない。お前たちを許さない。許せない。今頃になって力に目覚めた自分を許さない。すべてを許さない。全部ぶっ壊せ。
リョナ、ここまで来て負けちゃダメよ。リョビちゃんもしっかり。
Okay, this is actually getting creepy. Always the character you least expect. Oh, I'm actually playing as her. Well, this is gonna be interesting.
リョウ、悪の誇りを舞い掲げる。
Oh, cool. Yeah, actually, this might be the first 2 versus 1. No, actually, no. I don't think it is, actually. I hit both of them so hard. Well, that's gonna be a problem. Alright, that's not good. Actually kind of difficult now to deal with two of them. Really not doing a lot of damage with it. You're on my shit list. I think that actually is stopping the damage. Wait, I'll take care of one of them. If not. Alright. Oh, I think I missed that. Nope, I didn't. Well, they've been beaten, but they're probably not going to die. Where was Miyabi during all of this? That was just 5-3. Now I'm curious, so there actually is going to be a chapter 5-5.
お前は私と紫を守るためになんて力だ。
Uh-oh.
思い出したぞ。記憶の最後のピースが手に入った。イム、結界反転で暴走した私を止めてくれたのはお前だったんだな。
Oh, never mind.
これはどういうことだ。
スズメ先生、イムの禍根の力が暴走してしまって。
なんてことだ。昔の血が抜けきっていなかったのか。ここは一度引け。あそこまでなってしまったら、もう今のイムは妖魔並みの力だ。もはや本部から神楽を要請するしか。
ダメです。神楽が来たらイムは始末される。私はイムを失いたくない。もう誰も失いたくないんだ。この命に変えても。
雅、忍びにとって技術や力よりも必要なものがわかるか。わかるか。
わかります。その言葉の意味、ようやく理解できました。
Good, because I actually haven't figured out.
そうか。ならば行け。
Friendship?
今のお前なら勝てる。
はい。イム、今度は私がお前を助ける番だ。
Oh, it actually makes sense. We're coming full circle here.
みやび、悪の誇りを舞い掲げよう。
最終戦、勝負。
吹き飛べ。
Oh.
吹き飛べ。
Damn it. I think my flash form right now is easily the strongest. Or maybe not. That paralyze is very powerful for her moveset. I am in a stun lock. This is a problem.
Shinovi! 秘伝忍法。
It's such a black and white difference between in terms of power. Time for round 2.
イム、しっかりしろ。目を開けてくれ。
たとえ死んでも守る。
バカ！死んでもなんて言うな。いつまでも私と一緒にいるとお前は言ったじゃないか。
みやび。
イム！
そうか。禍根の力がこんな時に出てしまったのか。僕は。
いや、助けてもらったのは私だ。私はまたお前に助けられた。
どういうこと？
私はお前のおかげで忍びにとって本当に必要なものを手に入れることができた。
本当に必要なもの？
仲間だ。力や技だけではない。忍びとして強くなるためには仲間が必要なんだ。
みやび。
イム、お前はそれを私に気づかせてくれた。ありがとう、イム。私の仲間、私の親友。
みやび。 こっちこそありがとう。僕生きていて。
Is Murasaki alive? Is Ryobi and Ryona alive? After a long slumber, I awakened in the school of infirmary. The battle with Emu had drained me more than I realized. I must have passed out. I tilted my head to the side and looked to the next bed. Emu lies there, with her head tilted toward me. Our eyes meet.
みやび、目が覚めたんだね。
Someone must have carried us both here.
僕はまだ体が痛くて動かないんだ。
Her body had held incredible power to rival Ioma. The strain must have been incredible. But from the look of her, she'll recover completely with time. Once I know she's safe, my thoughts turn to Murasaki and the others.
紫は
I hesitate to ask, but I need to know. Emu gives a faint smile and points to the bed farther down.
みやびさん、私なら大丈夫です。
Nobody dies in this goddamn series. I can't see Murasaki, but I hear her voice.
紫無事だったのか。
はい。
From the bed past Emu, Murasaki head peeks up.
撃たれた後、ちゃんと手当てをしてもらったので、
手当て。
だからりょうびちゃんとりょうなちゃんのこと許してあげてください。
Just as she says those words, the bed curtains open and Ryobi and Ryona step in. Both of them have bandages wrapped around their heads, their arms are in slings.
随分派手にイムにやられたな。
Both of them give the same bitter smile.
お前たち言いたいことがあるなら早く言え。
Emu's face grows stern as she says this. Ryobi and Ryona lower their
ごめん
heads.
なさい。ごめんなさい。
I sit up in bed and give a small sigh.
いや、謝っても許さん。
Both of them raise their heads with a look of sorrow in their eyes.
そうだよね。許してもらえるわけないよね。
りょうな、勘違いするな。私が許さないと言っているのは不意打ちのことだ。
Ryobi tilts her head ever so slightly, confused.
姉の敵討ちなら正面から来い。私は逃げも隠れもしない。いつでも相手になってやる。
I pound my chest proudly. Both of them stare blankly, then lower their heads once again.
お姉ちゃんのことが誤解だってことは、鈴音先生に話を聞きましたから。
It seems both of them already know the truth.
なんだ、鈴音先生もおしゃべりだな。
おしゃべりで悪かったな。
The infirmary door opens. Master Suzune walks in. She shoves a large envelope into my
ち
hand.
ゃんと目を通しておけ。
The envelope is full of documents. The header on the first page reads, Rules for Hebijo's Elite.
今日学校から承認が下りた。お前たち5人をヘビジョの選抜チームとする。
Wait, I thought they already were Hebijo's Elite class. Emu and Murasaki can't help but squeal with excitement.
そしてみやび、お前が選抜チームの筆頭だ。
Emu and Murasaki squeak even higher. Ryobi and Ryona clap in their slings.
ありがとうございます。今後もヘビジョの名誉を汚すことなく邁進します。
Continuing to move in sync, Ryobi and Ryona both give me a double take.
5人って私たちも入っているの？
当たり前だろ。私たちはチームなんだから。
Hey, evil welcomes all. Even people who tried to kill their team leader. I grasp Ryobi's hand as it protrudes from her sling.
人は変わる。良くも悪くも同じではいられない。だから、お前たちも変わればいい。
本当に一緒にいていいの？
Their eyes start tearing up. Emu looks at them both and scrunches up her face.
みやびがチームだって言ってるんだ。それでもういいだろう。
お姉ちゃんは変わらないね。みやびさんのこと好き好きで。
Murasaki's line needles Emu hard. She starts turning beet red.
バカを言うな。好き好きなのはみやびだけじゃない。妹のお前のことも好き好きだ。
As she says that, Emu's face grows even redder. She looks like a boiled octopus. Seeing that, I can't help but burst out laughing. Aww. Everyone's wounded. Murasaki squeaks again.
みんなで揃って笑うなんて。
Sorry, Murasaki, you talk way too slow. Hearing that, Emu, Ryobi, and Ryota all blush.
きっとこれからも初めてのことが多いはずだ。
I look over everybody's faces.
何しろ私たちはたった今始まったんだからな。
Everybody gives me a strong nod. We're all still new at this, in many ways, and no doubt there'll be lots of failures and much confusion to come. But we're a team, and we can now work the rough spots out. Through all the sorrow, excitement, anger, and happiness.
さあ、私たちで作ろう。ヘビジョの新しい誇りを。
There we go. And that is the Hebijo chapter down. And Bebebe looks really creepy in that picture. I am just noticing that right now. I think I like the doll with its mouth closed. And not with lipstick. Yeah, definitely Hebijo's was the most interesting of them, because it actually reveals a lot more about the Shinobi world, and it makes it gives it a lot more depth, which honestly makes me wonder. It's like, oh great, now we have this creature called Yoma, this abomination. You don't get to fight it at all, and it kind of makes the rivalry between Gessen and Hanzo, or not Hanzo, Kurokage and Hanzo, so trivial. It's just like you want depth and it's here, but it can go so much further. I actually like that picture. That's a good picture too. I do wonder what the other game is like, although I'm learning that apparently from the trailer of the next Senran Kagura game that's releasing on Steam this week, I was watching the trailer, and it's just a gameplay trailer. There's no, like, intro trailer. And apparently you can actually select the characters you want to play and such, and apparently you can also get a teammate. Which is interesting, so now you have an AI with you. I'm just hoping, like, it won't be so story-heavy like this game. Obviously, like, there's other game modes that I could be playing in this game. That'll probably, allow me to just get into the gameplay and focus only on the gameplay. But I still think the story mode didn't... If this is actually the original, the first Senran Kagura game, I could understand that, because it gives a lot of backstory. I just hope in the next iteration for their Senran Kagura game that's coming out, I think it's a port. I think it already was released on other platforms, like it's porting to PC. That it doesn't focus so much on backstory and let you actually, it can have a story, that's no problem. But I hope it focuses or lets you have more time playing the game than the story. But I definitely like the Hebijo characters, like, them having their own motivation and stuff, although now that they've created this creature called Yoma, I'm honestly more interested in fighting that, more than anything else. I think the only other thing that actually would be interesting is if they actually show interactions between the characters like Rin, Master Suzune, and Daidoji. The righteous boobage producer. You know, it's funny, in most games you want top billing. In video games and credits, you want bottom billing. That was only 5-4, wasn't it? And Finn. Yeah, 5-4.
まずまずといったところか。経験は裏切らないな。
There we go. Now, let's see if there actually is anything else. There it is! Yep, the story of Homura Crimson Squad is available now.
学校を選択するんだ。
And that is exactly what we'll be tackling tomorrow. We're done here for tonight. Although, just for the heck of it.
ヘビ女子学園。
Because we can. We're not doing any story. But because it's fun. And it's enjoyable. Let's play the lingerie lottery. It's always funny. Oh, we already have it. Alright, hang on a second. Let me actually take a look here and see who's around here. Actually, you know what? Looks like you actually have some really good options here. There's Cthulhu the Third, there's Flag, and also Nintendo Capri Sun. Cthulhu the Third, he loves playing retro games, loves playing through Nintendo and arcade games. He's really good at them. There's also The Binding of Isaac Afterbirth with Flag streaming that. He's doing his dailies. If you plan on staying up all night, he's definitely the streamer for you. And of course, Nintendo Capri Sun, he looks like he's still going strong, going through Breath of the Wild. So either of those three, I would highly recommend. But let's get this way cool lingerie, and we'll finish it up. But tomorrow, though, Dan Flay's tackle on the final school, the Homura Crimson Squad. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed the ending there. And until then, take care.